Hello. So it's me again, and I really hope that you enjoyed the last two vlogs that I posted. And I know that I said the next video I would post would be about my most played albums in 2016. I still plan on making that video, but I'm just going to film it at the end of the week and post it later. But just now I was watching the concert tag video from Emma, which I'll link down below, and you should go and watch it and subscribe to her because she makes really cool videos. But I really wanted to do it, so I thought that I would just film it now. And there's 10 questions, but I added a little bonus one on the end that I made up because I thought it would be something cool to talk about. So the first question is, what was the first concert that you attended? And for me, I believe I was 12 when I first went to a concert, and it was the Jonas Brothers Burning Up tour in 2009. And let me tell you, okay, so the Jonas Brothers were the first band that I ever really got into, and the feeling of seeing your favorite artist live for the first time and hearing all the songs that you've been listening to forever live and in person is just like the most incredible feeling in the world. And the first time I felt that night, like, that was the moment that I became a concert addict, and I've just been ever since. And I will never stop going to concerts because they're like my favorite thing in the entire world. But yeah, that was my first concert ever, and it changed my life. And the next question is, what was your most recent concert? And my most recent concert was actually this past weekend when I went and saw Will J in the House on Cliff in Celebration, and it was amazing. And the next question is, how many concerts have you been to? To be quite honest, I have no idea how many concerts I've been to, but I know that it's been way too many to count because I go to at least 2 concerts a year, sometimes 3 or 4 if I'm lucky. It just depends on who comes and like how much money I have to spend on concerts. But yeah, I go to at least 1 a year, and I've been to a lot of shows, so I really don't know. But I always wish that I can like go back and tell my younger self to keep like a log of all the concerts that I've been to, because it would be really interesting to see how many I've actually been to, because I know it's a lot. So the next question is, which artist have you seen live the most? And for me, that would be a band called I Am 5 when they were together. I think in total I saw them like 7 times, which it's crazy that I saw them that many times, but yes, it was like 7 times. But after them, the most recent artist that I've seen the most would be the House on Cliff, because after this past show, I've seen them like 6 times now, and I'm probably going to see them even more, so they might end up being the band that I see the most, but they're my favorite band, so yeah. What is the furthest that you have traveled for a concert? The furthest that I've ever traveled for a concert was, it was 5 hours, and my dad drove me to Miami to see a Justin Bieber concert when I was like a huge Justin Bieber fan. But honestly, still to this day, going that far to see that show was worth it, because there were so many incredible opening acts for that show, and it was a killer show. Like, Justin Bieber always puts on an amazing show. I'm not as big of a fan of him as I used to be, but I still really like his music, and I still like going to his concerts. But that show was really worth the traveling for me, I think, and it was really good. So, the best opening act you've ever seen. Honestly, I've seen a lot of opening acts, but I would probably have to say the whole like set of opening acts for that Miami show was just like, I don't even remember all of them to like list them off the top of my head, but it was just incredible. Like, I was living during that concert. Well, I'm always living during a concert, but yeah. And so the next question is, have you met any bands and artists at a concert? Yes, I have. I've met a lot, to be honest. I always meet the House on Cliff and Will when I go to their shows. I think I've met Will like 4 times now, and like I said, the House on Cliff 6. I met I Am 5 like 7. I've met a band called Before You Exit once. I met Nick Jonas one time, which was like the best day of my entire existence. And there's been quite a few others that I've met, but I would say those are the ones that have like stuck out the most or that I've met the most. But yeah. Have you met any internet friends at concerts? I have, actually. Most of the time I end up meeting people at concerts and then becoming internet friends with them. But there have been a couple of people that I've been friends with before I actually met at the concert. But, yeah, meeting internet friends at concerts is really fun. And honestly, like, my internet friends that I have met through concerts, I end up being closer to than my like friends in real life. So it's just kind of cool how music brings me to people, and it's probably my favorite thing about music, to be honest. Alright, have you ever caught a guitar or drumstick or a set list at a show? And unfortunately, the answer is no, because I don't have any good luck with that. So yeah, I've never caught anything at a show, which you would think by now I would, because I've been to so many concerts. But yeah, although one of these days I am really hoping, because at House on Cliff shows, Mark always gives his drum to a fan, and I've always wanted one of his drumsticks. Or did I say drum? I meant drumsticks. I've always wanted one of his drumsticks from a show, but I have yet to get one. So hopefully one day. The last question is the best concert you've ever been to and why? For me personally, the best concert that I've ever been to in my life was Nick Jonas at the House of Blues in Orlando, because that was the day that I met him, and I had second row seats, and he made a lot of eye contact with me. Like, Nick Jonas is very good at making eye contact with his fans, and it kills me every time. And like, honestly, any Nick Jonas show is kind of like a killer show, so yeah, that would be my favorite, or the best concert that I've ever been to. And I thought that I would throw in a little bonus question. And so the question that I made up is, who is one artist or band that you have never seen live but you really want to? For me, I have a lot, and I know I go to a lot of concerts, but there are still a lot of artists or bands that I really would like to see. But I think the number one person that I would want to see right now on the top of my wish list is Avalon Young, because she's really amazing and I love her, and I really want to meet her one day and just like thank her for everything that she's done for me. But because if you know me, you probably know how much I love Avalon. But yeah, those are all the questions for the concert tag, and if you're watching this, you should do the concert tag too. But specifically, I want to tag 2 people to do this. I want to tag my friend Faith, who is Faithtasticness on YouTube, and I will link her channel down below, and you should subscribe to her too. And then the other friend that I want to tag is my friend Nicole, and I will put her channel down below too. So yeah, this has been the concert tag, and I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And now the next video that will be up at the end of the week will be my most played albums of 2016, so stay tuned for that, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.